Boom, boom. This is Kenry here. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. All right, so the date is at hand here in about 7 o'clock p.m. right now, Eastern Standard Time. It's supposed to open up on the 16th. Arknights. Arknights is a strategy waifu, for lack of a better term, game. It's been opened in Asia, and they had the CN release a while back, and finally, global, as we're always last. We're getting it here in about 5 hours. I'm not exactly sure when on the 16th it's supposed to go live, but they set the go live date for the 16th of January, which is tomorrow. So I will be covering it on the channel. It's made by Yostar, who made Azur Lane, so you can expect a game that it's not just it's a game that's going to keep you playing. It's going to keep you engrossed. There's going to be things to do other than just fighting. It's a strategy game, which much like Azur Lane is strategy as well too. So it's a thinking game, but this is a little bit different than Azur Lane in the fact that this does not involve what I like to call active free-flowing battle like Azur Lane does. This is more of a strategy type game where you have the board, and then the enemies start flowing out of one side, and the objective is for you to place your characters in strategic locations and block them. Then blow them up and AoE, try to get them to prevent from making it to the other side of the screen. So it's one of those types of strategy games. You need to understand your units, what their capabilities are, and what their skills are. What they do. Think about where to place them. And as of course you play the game, this will become all much more fluid. You'll become more experienced with the game. Go to the Arknights global pre-registration site. And make sure you pre-register because they have some doozies. First, you're going to get Lugman dollars. Lugman dollars are the currency. This seems like a lot, but as fast as you're going to be getting it in the game, I've talked to some of the people that played it in the CN, and they said there won't be any problems. You'll get a lot of money. As are the pre-registration headhunting permits. This is just pools. In Arknights, it's called headhunting. There's a few other games that also uses headhunting too. Recruitment permits. These are just more in a gotcha section. Plans. This is as in Azur Lane. Whenever you recruit, or in case in Azur Lane you build, expedited plans is the same thing as a quick fix. It allows you to immediately bypass the wait time and go that. So that's what it's called. It's called an expedited plan. So it makes it go faster. If you've played Azur Lane, you're familiar with it. When you do, you click your build, and then it comes with 4 hours. If you're doing light ships, it's an hour and a half, and then you just click on your quick finishers, and you finish it. So it's basically just quick finish. That's all it is. You get a savage, which is she's a 5 operator. Not a bad character, not an OP good character, but she's good. Okay, she's not like OP, but she's good. So that's nice. And they've reached that tier. Complete these right here. The Originator Prime. This is stuff that you use. You don't want to use this. You want to hold on to this, okay? Because this. Now, it's not a problem if you're going to be playing. If you're going to be pay to win. You're going to be if you want to do some whaling, then you can definitely use this stuff for anything you want. For best, it's for us to hold on to it if you're going to be a free to play, and use it, when the time comes, because you'll be able to buy awakening type items, or some of the good items that you want. The little dead bunny rabbit is you put this in your base, and it makes you regenerate faster, and it's just a nice little just to show that you were there in the beginning when the game started, is what I've been hearing from a couple people. So but yeah, just faster regen. So you just put that in your in your you know they have, it's called, the command center in here. This is like your dorm in Azur Lane. Okay, so you see in what's going on here. Now these this is this is using, you actually, these characters are what the characters will look like. They won't be there's no shipbuilding theme. This is just a different, but you can see where it pulls from Azur Lane. So it's going to be an involved game. So it should be really great. It's getting a lot of hype. So go for it. Go to the pre-registration site. You've got a little bit of time. Go ahead and pre-register so you get all this stuff. Now here's what's got everybody in a tivy, especially because this is these 4 characters right here are awesome. You can go to the websites and look. You got Silence here, Simply Red, Primogenitor right here. All these characters are very good. These are top of the line characters right here. These are all viable in game, and you will get to choose one. My suggestion: it'll be coming in your mail most likely once you log on. Don't choose the character until you have a need, until you see what you're lacking. Okay, you can have 6 characters out, or up to 8 characters out. So there's different types of formats and the different types of builds that you want, and I'm going to go over all of those in a later video. Okay, but for right now, just hold off onto that until you find a hole in your team. Primogenitor on the end here. This is the one, little white bunny ears. She's supposedly the best of the group. She apparently does DOT damage. That's what I'm hearing. Silence is one of the best healers in the game. So, but you might get a healer on your draws. So you just want to wait and make sure that it's something that you need, and hold on to it. Okay. Then the beginner supplies, 3,800 ordum. This is another pool. This is basically enough for a 10 pool. So, you're going to have enough for 10 pools, and you get a guaranteed 6-star on your pool. So that's why you should hold off on your operator until you see what you need. I mean, it wouldn't be good if you used your operator and pulled down one of these characters and it turns out to be the one you chose right after you get that on a 10 pool. That would be a waste. So just hold off until you firmed it up. I'm going to wait until the 2nd day because apparently from a lot of the rewards and a lot of playing the game, you're going to get a lot of the Orundum. So you're going to get this Orundum for a pool, and you're going to be able. A lot of people told me that they were able to get enough for 2 more pools after like 4 or 5 hours of playing. So I'm probably going to wait a little bit just to make sure I don't get there because a couple of these characters are in the pooling list. So hold on to that. So we'll see. But yeah, it's soon. So get out there to the pre-registration site for Arknights and do it. Okay, and this is going to be Arknights, made by Yostar, the same company who made Azur Lane. So should be pretty good. Okay, and you can go on YouTube and check out a bunch of videos from some people playing on the CN version. I didn't want to go ahead and do a CN version, even though I did get a little bit familiar with it via the CN version. I had to use VPN and go because you couldn't download it. It's not available on Google yet. It won't be until it opens up here at Global. Just to get a feel for the game and see if it was something that I wanted to proceed with, and it does. It's very much similar to Azur Lane, but I didn't want to confuse anybody. So all those videos you're seeing out there, those are CN versions, so there might be a little bit different in the Global. So just, take those tier lists, and people say what they get. Take those, don't take those yet, okay, because there's a lot of games that they released that in the Global was different. Some characters weren't as strong. Some characters were more overpowered. So let's just wait until we, there shouldn't have been much time, but you never know. Global's always a little bit different. So I didn't want to confuse anybody and go out there and say, get this character, and get this character, then turn right around. On Global, it's completely different than the CN and Asian versions, okay? But it's opening up, and when it does, I'm going to have a video. I'll definitely be trying to drop a video on it tomorrow, giving my thoughts and what to look for. Okay, so that's it. Arknights. All right. I think it's going to be good. So go ahead and pre-register so you get all the free goodies. Okay. And this is Ken Rear. Click a like on that button. Click a subscribe if you want to subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I drop a video. Ken Rear, signing out.